Hey, you know what time it is? It's time for the Northstar Man's Post of the Day. So, hey there all, I'm Dylan Stewart. I'm the Northstar Man, and I'm coming to you today from the edge of Mulholland, looking out over the beautiful valley that is by Los Angeles here. And I am looking out, and I'm looking and setting my eyes on a destination that's way out there, because what I'm realizing, and it's something we've all known, but we've got to really remind ourselves. You remember when you were first riding that bike? Do you remember when you were first sitting down and trying to figure out how to balance yourself on a bike, and you would pedal and you would fall over? Where did you put your eyes? If you looked down at the ground where you were pedaling, you were sure to fall. If you looked over to the left, you'd tilt. Your parents would teach you, they'd be like, look straight ahead. Look where you want to go. Set your sight on your destination, and that's the direction you want to head into. So I've learned and relearned that lesson again and again and again in my life, because the reality is we have a tendency to want to look down. We have a tendency to want to look left or look right or get ourselves distracted, but the reality is this. If you set your mind on your goal, on your destination, if you focus it with pinpoint accuracy and keep your eyes on it, it makes all the difference in the world, because you can focus on your success or you can focus on the barriers preventing you from getting there. Whichever way you want to go. You can focus on all of the mistakes you've made or the magic you're capable of. It's really all up to you, and whichever direction you set yourself on, whichever way you point, that's where you're gonna go. So if you've had one of those weeks where you're like, man, nothing is going right, it's just a disaster, guess what you're gonna have? Disasters. But if you have one of those weeks and you go, man, what are the lessons that I can learn from what happened? What are the directions I can turn from? You might find that that breakdown became the breakthrough that you needed to bust through to the next level in your life. I bump into my own way all the time. I'm constantly telling myself, get out of your own way, Dylan, you're making things worse. Because when I get in that mindset, we've all been there, where nothing's working, nothing continues to work. And you find yourself going, am I the problem here? Yes, you are the problem here, because you're focusing on the ground instead of your destination. And hey, that mountain's really far away. It's really easy to get distracted by the swimming pools and the pathways and all the other stuff in between here and there. But if you can put your eyes on that destination over there, and you can take every day and move towards it, even if you just take one step towards it, every day, keep your eyes there, keep your eyes on the prize, and keep moving towards it, you'll be shocked, because the things that get in our way are there to help us grow. The challenges that we bump into, they're not there to stop us. They're there because the universe knows that you're capable of getting there. But in order to get there, you're gonna have to build new tools, build new skill sets, learn new things, meet new people, step out of your little cage that you think is all there is. There is no cage. There's nothing but blue sky. And you are responsible for building the ladder to get you to that blue sky, to figuring out what the steps are, what the tools are, what the pieces are that you're going to need to make your life into what you want it to be. So your question for today, it's really simple. What are you looking at? What's your destination? What do you want to be looking at? Where do you want to go? So I want you to really take the time and take a moment and think about it. I know it sounds, simple. And I know there's all these other things that come up. That's okay, let them come up. I'll tell you, the fears and the doubts hit me first. Every day I get up and I go, man, it's never gonna happen, I'm never gonna make it work. And I have to remind myself, that's me looking at the ground. Me looking out there is saying, I'm gonna hit that mountain. I'm gonna hit that destination. I'm going to get there someday. But I gotta keep moving. I gotta keep taking those steps and not let those distractions and those small little pieces and those little parts that are so easy to fall away from your goal, you can't let that happen. MJ, welcome. Much love to you. You're on that same journey. I love it. Thank you. So it's really the goal for you to take the time, to take the moment, to ask yourself the question, what am I looking at? And what do I want to see? And where do I want to go? And what is it going to take to get there? Because every day is an opportunity for you to look down at the ground and fall off the bike, or look at your destination and get a little bit closer. And some days you get distracted, you get a little farther away, but you can always check and see where it is that you're going and reorient yourself every day, every moment. That's my goal. I'm Dylan Stewart. I'm the Northstar man, and it's my purpose, my North Star, to be better today than I was yesterday and better tomorrow than I was today, and continue on that progression my whole life. I never want to stop growing. I never want to stop learning. And when I hit that destination over there, guess what? I'll find another one that's farther away, that's harder, that's bigger, that's more challenging, because that's what I'm here to do on this planet. Learn and grow and stretch and be my best self, and I want to show you how to do it too. I'm Dylan Stewart. I'm the North Star man. I will see you tomorrow.